Okay, so we've been given a logarithm and we need to solve for x. So what I want us to do is to first remember that this here is the base. Because what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite this as an exponential function because logarithms are related to exponentials. So I'm going to write 1/2 as my base. And just for a minute, I'm gonna ignore the 4, but I want to call your attention to this x, which is an exponent. Let me use the same kind of text here. So that's the exponent. So I'm going to put the exponent over here. Okay. Now I'm going to make a table. Call this y. That's the output. So I'm going to start with a 1. And I'm going to have 1/2 to the 1 power. Now, this one is the same as this one, okay? So that's a 1/2. Now I'm going to go to 2. This is 1/2 to the 2 power. Of course, these are the same. Now, what's 1/2 to the 2 power? It's 1/2 times 1/2, which is a quarter. Okay. Now I'm going to try to squeeze in one more. And it's going to be 1/2 to the 3rd power, which is a 1/2 times a 1/2 times a 1/2, which is 1/8. Okay. Now this is real key that you see what I'm doing here. This 2 is a clue. Okay. If I take 1/8 of something and I double it, I get a quarter, right? If I take, say, 1/8 of a candy bar, it's a very small piece, right? If I double it, that's a quarter of your candy bar. If I take a quarter of a candy bar and I double it, how much do you have? You have a half the candy bar. If you take half the candy bar and you double it, now you have the full candy bar. And if you double that, if you double a candy bar, you magically have two. And if you double two candy bars, you have four candy bars. Okay. Now I'm gonna erase all this because it's sometimes things get a little messy, and then it's harder to think. So let's just go with the basic pattern here. I can even remove most of this, and we're okay. Hopefully everybody's following that if you double 1/8, you get a quarter. If you double a quarter, you get a half. If you double a half, you get a 1. If you double a 1, you get a 2. If you double a 2, you get a 4. Or the other way to think about it is what's 4 divided by 2? 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 divided by 2 is a half. A half divided by 2 is a quarter. A quarter divided by 2 is an eighth. Now, here's another really important piece to see. Look at the pattern. 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. So you should be able to see our answer now because these go together. And x is -2.